Oh yeah, well one time I swam 300 miles and then just like jumped out of the water onto a ship and was like, beat that.
Well, did I tell you about the big blue whale I made friends with yesterday, who I was riding around the coastline?
Yeah, my big blue whale, who I let come get you, and then I demanded it come back. Yeah, that you played no part in.
No way.
Yeah, it's my super mammal.
You know Daryl, the big blue whale?
He's mine, yeah, super mutant.
You own him?
Fuck yeah, I own him.
I thought he was just a guy who helped people.
No. Wait, dude, are we thinking of the right Daryl? We have the wrong Daryl. What is going on, Zen Dude Nation? Today, we are going to be learning and going over again the fundamentals of how to jump rope, because you need to get these skills down before we start doing some of the more advanced stuff. So, you can't run if you can't walk. You know what I'm saying? Your homework is to jump rope for 5 minutes. That's it. Continuously. Let's get into it, y'all. All right, dudes and dudettes. So to start off, guys, we're going to start with sizing your rope. Now, it's super important to have the right jump rope cable length. And as you can see here, you can measure that by stepping in the middle of the rope and pulling the handles up to your nipple or chest area. And as you can see, the rope handle should be right underneath my armpit. So as you can see here again, now the recommended size for your rope, guys, if you are 5'10" or taller, your rope cable, excluding the handles, should be 3 feet taller than your height. So I'm 6'3", so therefore my rope cable is 9'3", not including the handles. If you're below 5'10", just add 2 feet 10 inches to that, and that's the length of the rope cable that you should have. See, again, pulling it up into underneath my armpit. It's super important to have the right rope length, because you have the right combination of tightness and ability to spin that rope. Now, holding the rope, guys, before we go all out and start showing you how to jump, you're going to need to know how to hold the rope. Now, notice here my body's in perfect symmetry. My wrists are jutting out to the sides of my hips directly, and jump rope is all about doing less. There is not a lot of movement involved, as you'll see here in a sec. But in terms of holding the rope, you don't want to be too high up. You don't want to have your wrist down too far, because you want to spin the rope so that it clears your head with the same amount of inches or centimeters that it clears your feet. So you want to be right in the middle of that spin. Always have your knees bent, guys. I cannot stress that enough. You don't want to be, having your knees locked, because that will definitely mess them up. You don't want to be having them, too low, because that would be a really hard way to jump rope. Anyway, next up, guys, we have get up on your toes. Okay, so with bending the knees, guys, you want to make sure that you're up on the balls of your feet, on your toes the entire time you're jumping. You never want to be flat-footed, okay? And as you can see here, I'm jumping and I'm on my toes the entire time, and my feet are not coming any more than at the most 2 inches off the ground for regular bounce. So somewhere in the range of 1 to 2 inches is all that. And as you can see, I start going faster, and it requires that I actually jump lower to the ground. So now, putting it all together, guys, spinning the rope, check out my body movements here. As you can see, jumping rope is all about doing less. The only thing that's working here, guys, you'll see in a sec, my wrists. My wrists are controlling everything. I cannot stress that enough. Some people jump too high and do almost like a butt kick, and you really want to focus more on your wrists, and the feet will follow, I promise. So check out here the wrists. Notice how I'm spinning the rope with just using my wrists, and my shoulders and everything above my elbows has no movement, as you can see here from the side. Look at that, perfect. Up on the toes, knees bent. I'm swinging the rope. Everything is controlled by my wrists, and I'm making sure that everything is staying nice and tight. So go ahead, guys. Trust me, I was not, and Brandon was not that good when we first started, and that's totally fine. I know I say this in every video, but it just takes some practice. So next, what I want to talk to you guys about is how can you just start doing this? What I'd recommend is that you guys start practicing 3 to 5 minutes a day to just get the fundamentals down of this regular bounce, because this, from here, if you can spin the rope fast, you can not only get an awesome body, but you can do more tricks and make it challenging. See you guys on the next Zen Dude Fitness tutorial.